If you're like me and you're getting tired of Goodwill raising its prices, one of the best things you can do is diversify your sourcing streams. So in this video, I went deal hunting at 5 pawn shops to see if I can find some better deals than what I would get at Goodwill. But before I show you what I got, if we're just meeting, my name is Charles, and on this channel I'll give you the best tips and tools to improve your eBay store. So for videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to show you what I got. Alright, so I'm back at home. I had this brilliant idea that I was going to go into the pawn shop and record my hunt, but each pawn shop I went to, there was like me and the employee in there, so I was like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. So I'm going to show you what I got anyway. So pawn shop number one, I picked up some games. I picked up 4 games. They gave me a deal. Yeah, that's right, a deal for $1 each. And let me show you the 4 games that I got. So the first game I got, and again, these were all $1 each. I'm going to put a running total down here so you can see how much I stand to make as a profit and how much I paid. But I'm going to tell you how much I paid anyway. So we got Battlefield 2 on the PlayStation 2. So it's a pretty good game. It is complete, so that's always good. The book's in a little bit of rough condition in the corners there. I hope you didn't see that game. A little bit of scratches, but I can clean that out. The next game I got, and this game it's not complete, but we have Ratchet and Clank. I'm not going to say it because YouTube. I don't want them to get confused. But this game is not complete. Again, $1 on this. Now, normally I would not get this game for $1, but I like to bundle up these Ratchet and Clank games. There's 4 of them, and I come across them pretty regularly. So I hold on to these for a bundle. And again, got that for $1, so can't beat that price. This next game I got was Astro Boy, which I have never heard of, but it's Black Label. It is complete, so I thought it was a pretty good pickup. Again, I've never heard of it. It looks like a fighting game. If you look at the back, it looks like a fighting game. If I can find some gameplay of it, I'll throw it up on the screen. If not, I did it. And I haven't tested these games, so I couldn't record myself playing. Next up, we have Jaws Unleashed. It's not the most valuable game, but again, pickup was $1, and I got it because it was cool. It's Jaws. Who doesn't like Jaws? If you're new to my channel, I do like horror stuff, so Jaws. I don't even know if that's considered a horror or a thriller, but I still got it. I mean, people were afraid to go in the pool, so I guess it's a horror. Now, after striking out at the rest of the 3 stores that I went to, I'm driving back on my way home. Now, I could have went to more pawn shops, but what was against me here was time. Pawn shops, in my area, they close at 6, so I was running out of time. I would have went to a lot more, but yeah, time was against me. But I stopped. As I was driving by, I saw another pawn shop, and I did stop into it. And boy, am I glad I did, because I made it. And I'm gonna save the best for last. So the first game was Animal Crossing's Wild World. Animal Crossing's Wild World. I kind of bundled these games up. So I'll tell you, I paid $45 for all of this, and I actually negotiated that price, so I did pretty good. So we have 2 DS games. We have Pokemon Black, and the big hit, Pokemon Black 2. This game right here, I've sold it myself recently for $80. This little game right here, $80. And again, he had these marked at 20 a piece. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, I already know I'm getting that. But I still tried to negotiate. So I had him throw this game in for another $5. So, yeah. So we got 3 games for $45. Now, at the same pawn shop, they had some cards for sale. And I'm a little bit of a card guy myself, so I took a look at them, and I saw a couple things, and, I walked out with them. So the first thing we got was a Pokemon pack of Roaring Skies. This is a sealed pack. It's not that valuable. This is one of the newer modern sets, but it can go up in value, and Pokemon's crazy. And this one was a little bit more valuable. And by the way, I paid $6 each for each of these packs. So I overpaid on Roaring Skies. I underpaid on this one, which is Dragon Majesty. And again, I'm going to throw comps on here so you can see the prices on these things. But this one right here is why I paid $6 for the other one. And then lastly, if you didn't know, Marvel cards, just like Pokemon cards, are taking a little bit of a spike. So I grabbed a couple to see what we can do with them. The first one I got is, and these are all from 1993, and sticker price is still on these, but let me tell you the story here. So we got a Carnage, and the comp prices on these, they're not great, but these were throw-in cards. So I picked out Carnage because he is scheduled to be in the new Spider-Man movie. He was teased at the end of Far From Home, so I'm figuring when the new Spider-Man movie comes out, then I'm gonna be able to sell that for a little bit more money. I'm thinking about getting it graded. We're still gonna see on that. The next one I got was Sabretooth, and you see the prices on there. Let me take this out. You see the prices on here. The prices. We have Sabretooth. And again, these were throw-in cards. He was like, man, no one's interested in these cards. You can take a couple more. Well, I did. The next card we got, and this is in a top loader. We have Vision. And if you're watching WandaVision on Disney, you know he's popular right now. And for this one, I paid $2 but again, with these cards thrown in, it took it down to $1 a piece. And now the grand finale, the big enchilada, we have the Wolverine. Well, Wolverine. Or he can be Wolverine, Weapon X, whatever you want to call him. This card right here is in mint condition. I don't see any whitening. I think if I grade this, I can grade it a 10. I don't know how the centering works with Marvel cards, but in a PSA 10, this guy last sold for $500, and I paid $1 for it. So we're going to get that graded as soon as possible. And, you know, again, I think I got a real shot at a 10 here. And that just goes to show you, if you're striking out at Goodwill, or if they keep raising prices, and think outside the box, go to other places. Salvation Army, they're still pretty good. Other thrift stores, they're still pretty good. Savers is another good one if you have one in your area. Pawn shops, garage sales, flea markets. These are all good opportunities. And we haven't even touched on online arbitrage. That's a whole nother world in itself. But until next time, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.